Hi all, Cynthia here from MB Pretty Papers, back today with a quick flip through of my February setup, now that it's all complete that is. And look, there's certainly some layouts that I really enjoyed and like the look of, and there's some that I think, okay, could do with a bit of improvement. So that's just my doodles page where I've practiced some doodling. Watched a few YouTube people and got some inspiration and tips from them, and I was just practicing there. And then just some other layouts that I do, gratitude log, and then just moving into my weekly setups. I have the same layout and design for each week. I quite like this design. And then I move into setting up my March spread. So I've already penciled all this out, as I'm still a little bit of a learner at all this and the drawing and the doodling side. So I pencil it out and then I just come back in and use my markers to go back over top. You may have noticed in the flip through that I'd done of February, the colours changed. So at the beginning of the month I was using Tombow markers, and I just don't like the way they go through. So I have moved to watercolour pencils. So this will be the first month that I'll do the whole lot in watercolour pencils, and we'll see how I go with that. So this quote here, I pretty much copied it directly from a Pinterest pin that I have. I did try to get back on and link it, but I just could not find it again. But rest assured that it's not my own artwork that I'm come up with. As I said, I am copying from Pinterest, but that's okay because I'm all a learner at this and still beginning. So I find if I get on and find an inspiration piece that I can to copy, I think that's how I'm going to improve. So I'm just adding in some colours and shading here. So I've started off with the lightest pencil, then I've come back in with a couple of different greens just to build up that shading on the cactus. At the green, I'll come back in with the red and the pinks to add some colour to the flowers as well, and I'll do the same technique, start with the lighter colours and working through to some darker colours. And try not to make it perfect. I want it to be a little bit hit and miss in the colours, so it has different shades throughout the flowers. And then I just do a little bit of colouring to the cactus, so I add some green to the cactus, use the water cacti I should say, use the watercolour again to blend that in, and then just a little bit of pink on the lights and on the numbers for my month of March. So I've really enjoyed the bullet journal to date. So 2018 is my first year of this format and I've loved it so far. I just, every night I sit down and I just start flipping through it and doing little bits and pieces and filling in what I need to fill in, or doing a bit of doodling or drawing or colouring or something, and it's just what I've been looking for. So here's my habit tracker, so my monthly habit trackers. I'll track 3 things on here. I'm going to draw a little cacti for each day of the month, and I'll have 3 components to my drawing. The plant itself I will colour in green, which will represent glasses of water. The pot, I had 2 different areas, one either a stripe or some dots. I'll colour one lot in for days that I have eaten healthy and another lot for days that I have no alcohol. And so I'm looking, I think by the end of the month that will look very lovely. This is the page where I keep track of the challenges that I want to participate in for the month. So I just drew a big planter pot here and some cactuses in it, or one, I don't know how you want to look at it. And I'm now just going to add some colours and some shadings to it. On the page beside that where I have an insert, I will just go through a magazine at some point. I have the Daphne's Diary. Undoubtedly I'll go through that and cut out some picture that inspires me and maybe put a little quote over top of it or something like that. I did that last month and I quite enjoyed that aspect as well. So just adding in some darker green to add a little bit more shading to it. I'm not trying to make it look too realistic, but do want to add just a little bit, just the slightest hint of pink. And I do dry all the colours between moving on. I just have cut those out so you don't need to see me doing too much. So this is my doodles page, and I'm really enjoying practicing some doodles each month, and also practicing some different type of hand lettering. So I keep this one pretty simple. Since I've done it, I have gone back in. Oh, obviously I've done it just here. Must be the other ones that I've gone back in and added a bit of colour to. So I did managed to take a few photos, but I had forgot to take the photos, so I'm just taking the photos just before I did the voiceover, and it is 8:30 at night and it's dark, so if you have a look at the photos in the close-up, you will see that they may not be the greatest quality, but hopefully you can see everything here in the film as we're going along anyway. So here I'm doing my monthly challenge, and I think I said monthly before, but the other ones was a daily challenge. This is my monthly, where I keep track of my monthly spends, my weight, and my social media growth, so YouTube and Instagram. Talking Instagram, if you're not following me on Instagram, jump on over NB Pretty Papers on Instagram and follow me over there as well. That'd be awesome. Yes, I know I've spelt grateful wrong, and I have gone back in and corrected that since since doing that. I don't know what stage I was at, but I did pick it up at some point. And then I just go through and do my layouts, weekly layouts, as I have done previously. I come back in a moment and do a flip through, and it's all done. So if you're stuck with me this far, give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the bullet journal. Do you have one? Do you think it's something you might get into? I do hope you all have found something to enjoy while watching this video. And until next time, thank you very much and have a lovely day, a lovely week, or a lovely month. And I'll catch you on the next video. Talk to you then. Bye.